Yo, what is going on, guys? Tom here, and today we're doing best starter Pokemon, and I believe it does say that it's got all the starter Pokemon on here. I don't know if we've got. Oh, we do have. Yeah, we do have the new ones as well. So yeah, it should have all the starter Pokemon on here. I am noticing a few mystery dungeon Pokemon not showing up on here, but that's fine. I don't know if they accounted for those. But yeah, you guys liked the last video? Just kidding. I've literally just recorded and we're in the same shit. Hopefully you liked the last video. We rated all the Pokeballs. Yeah, we're going to go over this. This one, I definitely will have a few controversial takes in. And I don't give a fuck because some of these starters are that overhyped that they just deserve to be in the trash. But we'll go in order. We'll go in order. Bulbasaur. Now, we're going to rate them on what they turn into and just how I enjoy them overall, whether I use them competitively or not. And Venusaur, I love that thing in a Sun team. That thing in a Sun team is amazing. I'm going to go straight ahead with a strong A. Bulbasaur is also my guy. Like, if you go back on my channel, played through the entire Pokemon Red, soloed it with Venusaur, that thing was fucking amazing. But then again, the old games were so fucking easy. You could solo it with literally any Pokemon. Next up, we have Charmander. Charizard, he gets 2 Megas. He does get 2 Megas. Again, I'm going to put him in an A tier for now. Yeah, that's just how it is. I know there's going to be a lot of people that love both of these guys, and they're like, well, why are they not in S tier? That's just how it is. Squirtle, my guy, Blastoise. Fucking love Squirtle's whole line. Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, love them all. Mega Blastoise, absolutely amazing. Gigantamax Blastoise, insane. S tier, 100% all day. All day. Absolutely. Pikachu, kind of overhyped, but I love Raichu. I'm going to go with a B tier, though. I feel like that is fair. I feel like that is fair for him. And then, yeah, we'll circle back around. We'll probably readjust some of these anyway. What I'm going to do is I am going to skip over some of them because they aren't quite all in 100%, you know, the best order. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to Chikorita next. Chikorita, it's a bit of a D tier Pokemon. I do like Meganium, but like as an in-game Pokemon to have on a team, like it's an interesting Pokemon. It's not that great competitively. It's not got any cool forms. It's a bit dull. Chikorita is going to be the first D tier Pokemon for us here. I think we are going to need an F tier because I don't think there really is any completely F tier based Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know, but my boy Cyndaquil is up next. This guy, Typhlosion, used to be my favorite Pokemon of all time. Honestly, used to be my favorite. I'm gonna throw him up into. I'm gonna say a solid A, especially with the new Typhlosion form that we got. Absolutely insane. I love this guy. Absolutely love him. And Totodile is also going to join him. Probably throw him behind Bulbasaur, though. Totodile, again, a pretty cool starter Pokemon. We're getting way too many A-tier Pokemon here, but I do like a lot of the starters. I've never really thought there is a bad starter. Actually, I've just spotted one which I absolutely hate. Chikorita, I might honestly move up to C tier. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, this next one, I actually love all 3 of the Hoenn starters as well. Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll drop Totodile down to a strong B along with Bulbasaur. Yeah, we'll do that. Trico, definitely A tier. Mudkip, I'll go a strong B. Torchic, 100% an S tier Pokemon. 100%. Blaziken is my absolute favorite Gen 3 starter. Insane. Absolutely insane. Gen 4 was Gen 4 dropped the ball a little bit. They are all pretty cool like in their first stage. I do like all of them. But all of their finals are a bit meh. Chimchar, definitely the best of them. Drop them in a weak B. But then, yeah, we've got Turtwig ahead of Chikorita in C. And then Piplup just behind Turtwig, I'd say. I feel like that's probably fair. Shut up, Siri. My Siri's just going off. I feel like that's fair so far. Gen 5. Really underrated starters, honestly. Snivy. It's going to probably sound weird to a lot of people, especially with its hidden ability, though. This is what makes it an A tier Pokemon for me. Its hidden ability. Love that thing. It's honestly close to getting into S tier. So I'd probably... Yeah, I probably would put it ahead of those guys. I do love a Snivy. Snivy's pretty cool. Oshawott, fairly strong B. I'd probably say about there. And Tepig, I'd say a bit of a weaker B, but behind Raichu for sure. I prefer Emboar to Infernape though, which a lot of people would not agree with at all. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah, probably go with that for now. Then we've got Gen 6. Gen 6 is an interesting one. So Fennekin was my guy when I started out the games, but very quickly fell off for me. Fennekin even now, not a huge fan of. Froakie is just a bit meh. Greninja is so overhyped. I want to like Greninja more, but people just treat it like it's like the best starter Pokemon of all time. It's not even the best water type starter of all time. I'll be fair though, and I'll put it as a strong C though. And Chespin, Gen 6 definitely had the weakest starters for sure. Chespin, I'll also... I do like I said, there's no starters here that I really hate. But... Yeah, no, maybe I'll put them as a weak C. We do not have an F tier here, which I did not take into consideration, but yeah. Okay. So I started out with Litten in Gen 7. Absolutely love my Litten. Absolutely loved it. I hate Incineroar in competitive now though. But I'm gonna still put it in A because it's a good little guy. Rowlet, didn't want to touch that thing when I first got the games. My favorite of the starters now. And then my final one, is it Poplio? Genuinely, like, I hate this thing that much. It's got ugly... Okay, I liked that little form, Poplio, as it is there. But when it evolves, it just gets uglier and uglier. Its final evolution is the worst starter. No, there's not been a design worse than that. I'm sorry. There just hasn't been. So D tier for me for Poplio, unfortunately. Yeah. Scorbunny, it's got to be an A, doesn't it? It's got, I'd say even ahead of design wise, I like it more than Incineroar. Yeah, probably put it there. Grookey is the one that I chose initially, but I'd probably put it alongside Chikorita. Not a huge fan of Grookey. And Sobble, absolutely hated it. Hate the design of its whole line. But it's got a pretty good little gimmick. I'll give it that. It's got a pretty good gimmick. I would put it at a strong B. For sure, for sure. Now, before we go on to the newest starters here, we're going to go back. We're going to go Eevee. Eevee is a starter Pokemon. Pretty cool. But it's like... I assume this is for Let's Go Eevee. We're going to put it there. It's a bit meh. Espeon Umbreon, I assume, is for Colosseum. Or one of the GameCube games. Whichever one you play, you have both of those on. I didn't actually play the GameCube games. But I'll base it on these two Pokemon themselves. And I really like them. It's hard to choose, but I'm going to put them both in mid-B. It's the most central point as well. I'm not going to put them in, sorry, not in middle of B, but I'll put them in the mid-tier B. And we'll just put them there. Teddiursa, I genuinely don't know what that's a starter from. But I do like Teddiursa. Again, I'm going to put it in B, though. Just because I don't really know what it's like for a starter Pokemon. Just as a random Pokemon, I guess it's decent. I wouldn't put it as an F tier Pokemon. Maybe I'd put it alongside Eevee then. I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. And then the final one, honestly, these three starters are so good. Meowscarada, A tier for sure. I would probably put it... I can't put it ahead of Snivy. No, Snivy's going S tier. I can't. And then 100% him next. And then him. All of these three, A tier starters, decent designs, very good competitively. None of them are quite my favorite Pokemon, which is like... I would totally run a team that had a Blastoise, Blaziken, Snivy, Superior, and Decidueye, for sure. But that's my, I guess, favorite starter Pokemon tier list. We'll leave it at that, and just let me know what you think down below.